everyone. Welcome to Treya Tarot. This is the collective reading for Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024. Okay. I have started this reading 3 times beforehand and have struggled to get everything to work correctly. So if that has any bearing on the energy for today, it's bound to be an interesting day. The reading I started told me of a communication issue with a family member, so watch out for that today. Potentially a communication with somebody who's holding on to a wound or a something from the past that hasn't been let go yet. So difficult communication could potentially be on the table for today, no pun intended. Let's see, okay. Whatever feels like a block today is actually more a continuation of the work. So if you feel like you're hitting something troublesome with another person specifically, it is not necessarily, even though the sun's reversed, so that would traditionally mean no, even though there's a block, there's a rejection or a dejection from something. It is more about continuing the work than it is about there being something that ultimately will hold you back. Okay. It's very clear that we had hopes for something that may not actually turn out the way we hope for. But because of that 8 of Pentacles, it tells me that it would otherwise interfere with what we're working on. So it may be something that has to be let go of to keep you from, veering off the path that you're actually meant to be on. So with the first reading that I pulled, there was this theme of potentially tough communication between family members or mother figures, for you or for us. And this would go in alignment with that, but on a more collective scale. So this idea that there's something that comes up to block us, but it just kind of redirects us back to the work that we're doing on ourselves or on our own life paths. Okay, so stay focused on the present or your present. Stay focused on where you're headed. It may be very important not to get dragged down into a fight or an argument with someone out of principle alone. Do the best you can with that. It's like we can't always make people see the bridge between us or the outreach, but we can stop engaging in the argument, because it seems to me that this is a particular kind of argument. This is the type of argument that is had so that someone can get attention. It's not necessarily a constructive experience, right? The Star reversed, King of Cups reversed. So there's sort of like there's no real intention for healing in this argument. There's no meeting point or common ground. This is just an argument for argument's sake. So considering that we are no longer on that energy level, right? We're trying to work forward into new things and do better. To engage in these types of arguments lowers our energy. And we have to work on not, falling back into past patterns, especially past communication patterns that might be a little bit difficult. 7 of Cups reversed. There's no confusion, okay? There's no confusion anymore. You know what's happening. Everybody knows what's happening. You can say it if you feel like it. You can state it if that feels useful to you. But I would say the best possible thing to do with this type of energy is to accept, release, and walk away. All right, I'm just going to pull a couple more. Let me shuffle one more time to see what we can do with this. What can we do with this energy? Yeah, you can't fix it for someone. It seems like this is someone else's pattern that's being engaged here, and you're kind of like, you're not necessarily bystander. We're never bystanders, but in this particular case, in this way, but it seems like this is someone else's pattern that they are kind of pushing onto you in an effort to maintain their sense of stability. But you don't have to engage. Right? Don't engage. Don't engage. Stay focused. Stay focused on your path, your work. So if you meet difficulty today, stay focused on your work. Stay focused on your path, and it will be okay. All right, have a good day. I will see you tomorrow, and I hope everyone's doing well. All right, bye-bye.